Hello, my name is Rachel. I'm one of the designers here at Lytron, and today I'm going to be walking you through the new site that we designed. It's got some really cool features, and so I just want to explain to you what it's going to look like once it's programmed. Since right now these are just screenshots, but I want to give you an idea of what will actually happen once the site is interactive. So as you can see up here, this is just a logo that we created, and it's on this red bar. And I know right now you see the menu bar down here, but what's actually going to happen is as the user begins to scroll, this is going to sort of transform into the navigation bar. It's just a really cool intro feature, and it's something that just adds a lot of elegance to the site and makes it look really modern. So right now I just have the navigation bar here so that you could see what it would look like at the top of the page. But what's going to happen again is that this is going to transition into the navigation bar. This red will sort of expand and these will appear. And then it will stay fixed so that the navigation bar will always be at the top of the page no matter how far down the user scrolls. And that's just a nice way to have them be able to navigate the site really easily. This right here is the slider image, and I wanted to sort of incorporate your brand with this red square and the P. And sort of just create a slight design element that would really strengthen the brand. And I chose this modern serif font just because it errs on the side of traditional and it's a little bit more elegant and serious, but at the same time it's a very modern version of that. So I think that it really works well for what you do. And then this button will also be interactive, so when the user mouses over it, it will have an effect. We really want the site to feel interactive so that the user, can, no matter where they're mousing over, something's happening so that it's, just interactive and they feel like they can really engage with the site. So this is the first slider. I know that you had talked to me during the super brief about the scale, and I thought that using the statue of Lady Justice was just a way to sort of make a bolder impact, still having that traditional feel, but I just felt like this image was really bold and striking and traditional at the same time, so I thought it sort of embodied everything that we were going for with portraying a traditional message, but at the same time presenting it in a way that is really modern visually. So that's the first slider. And then if you go to the next slider, I know that you're based in Hawaii, and so we really want to portray that, of course. So I took a picture of the Honolulu skyline and I tried to keep the color scheme, traditional with the red, but at the same time incorporating a lot of bright colors through the images just because of the fact that you are located in Hawaii. So we want to make sure that that element is brought into the design. And this is the third slider. So as you continue to scroll, we just have a little place for some introductory text. And then again, these images will have a cool mouse over effect, and they will link to different pages, like maybe your contact page, services, about, that kind of thing. And then these icons will also have a mouse over effect, perhaps changing color when the user mouses over them, and it just portrays the different areas of law that you work in. And again, icons are really trending in website design right now. So we wanted to incorporate that, and then we used some transparency just to bring some depth to the site and keep it visually interesting as the user scrolls. This right here will be a parallax scroll, which is another thing that's really trending in web design right now. And lastly, we have your contact information down at the bottom along with a form that they can fill out to send to you. So that's the home page. Again, we just wanted it to feel modern, but at the same time portraying a very strong, trustworthy feel at the same time with certain traditional elements presented in a modern way. So that is the home page. And then this is an example of what the internal pages would look like. Again, This is going to expand into the navigation bar. So right now it looks like there's a lot of red going on really close together, but it'll be different when it's programmed. This is just sort of to give you a perspective of the different elements that are going to be on the internal page. So it sort of follows the same theme layout as the home page, but done in a way that, you know, is more simple for the sake of the information, and also the home page is a little bit more grand, and in the internal pages we just take that feel and sort of simplify it for the internal pages. So that's the About Us page. Your Services page, using the same icons that were on the home page. Oops, sorry about that. And the Contact page, which has all your contact information as well as a form that the user can fill out. So the next step would be to set up a meeting with our creative team, and that way we can go over any feedback that you might have. And yeah, and then we'll go from there. So thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.